They succeeded because they think they can. Virgil, my friends, faith, knowing that if you spend the time and energy, you will obtain what it is you seek, and that is total chart mastery. Don't worry about how long it takes, my friends, each and every day, 10 to 15 minutes. That is all it takes. And once you conquer the chart, you'll make up for all the time you ever spent. This is a nice up day for everything but Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just a little less than flat, but look at the S&P, my friends. We have been in this position. Things have been gaining. Again, there's no volume to back this up, which makes it dangerous, but what do we see going on? Well, we see the price continuing just to hammer up. 1.36% right now. It's a little bit before the market closes this afternoon, and that's subject to some change. But look at this. Just again, going into the fifth week of up movement, a nice down move followed by this latest up move. That up move started back on the 6th of April. And again, look at this 2-day chart just stroking up. It slowed down a little bit, and then, man, look at the candle here. This is the Tuesday, Wednesday candle. Now again, no volume to speak of. We're well below. You can see how the average is dropping down on both the weekly and the 2-day. Again, not any volume, but still long, going well. And look at the NASDAQ, 1.85% going up. Look at it over these last 5 weeks as it just continues to move up. Look at this 2-day candle. Again, no volume, but we are seeing continued price up movement. Now, what do we see going on here with bonds? They started moving up yesterday, popped up nicely today, 0.79%, just below that weekly trend line. We have a doji here, means lots of indecision. Does not mean that this has totally changed over yet, but do pay close attention if you are in the down move. Again, on TBF, just be careful. Pay attention. See what it does. If it starts to suck everything from you, then of course you can always pull out, take a little profit, buy back in if it rolls back. So keep your eye on this, particularly tomorrow. See if we have a penetration of that weekly trend line. Now, what do we see going on with gold? Well, again, gold volume very low, but look at this on the 2-day, a green spinning top after an interim low. Those are always telltale signs of some things going on. You can see where gold popped up in the morning, just trying to push through. That candle hasn't cleared it, but it's pushing its head above the weekly trend line. Now, that's not much of a trend line, but it is down. 2 days staying below. The wick, of course, is clearing. And we have a weakening red candle. I've told you to pay attention to this potential floor and gold bouncing off of it. We'll see if indeed this does continue. But gold bounding up strongly today. 3.05%. That's a big one. What about Bitcoin? You can see with some movement in the morning, some pullback in the afternoon, down just a little bit, 0.39%. But again, the fifth week of up movement for Bitcoin. So we'll keep an eye on that too as the week continues to move along. So stocks are sailing. Little bit of a quagmire, wondering what's going to happen with bonds. Gold pulling up nicely, but still have this weight pushing it down, maybe bouncing off this potential support line that we put in there weeks and weeks ago. And of course, Bitcoin pulling back just a wee bit after many days of strong up movement. That's where we are as we close the market on Wednesday, move toward the close, and have 2 days left. Thank you so much, my friends, for being with us. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.